Hi, my name is Zhena Muzyka, and I am the founder of Zhena's Gypsy Tea. I am also a member at Cross Campus in Santa Monica, and we're here tonight for Brad Feld's talk, and I'm really excited about it. And I make fair trade teas, and I focus on coaching women in business who are on a mission as well. Well, the story is I was a single mom, and I started with a little tea cart in my friend's store. My son needed an operation on his kidneys at 6 weeks, and I needed to make money to pay the hospital back. And so I started making teas to support us, and I had him in a baby carrier, and I was serving tea, and I was earning enough money to pay the hospital back and pay the rent. And then I was discovered by Whole Foods, I guess you could say discovered, and some other retailers. And Sage was outgrowing the backpack that he was in and beating me over the head as I was trying to serve tea to people. So I realized it was time to go into distribution. And I decided that my mission of the tea company would be to end poverty for women and children and give them health care. So I dedicated the company to that, got on a really passionate mission, and started going out and telling the story about the women in the tea fields. And soon many retailers signed on, even big ones like Kroger, and we're now nationwide in almost 15,000 stores. And it wasn't easy, and I say it's the overnight success that took 12 years. But I'm all about empowering women in business, since only 2% of them make it past $1 million in revenue in the US. And I see that that number could be much greater, because I believe that women really are passionate about missions and the benefit of all. And I feel like we could have more success stories in that realm. I do believe there's a difference, and it's a beautiful difference. You know, when I do these women empowerment, I do retreats and coaching, and there's never anything about man-hating. Like, we're not man-haters. It's like, we love men, and I have a son and a husband. But the thing about women, what I find in the tea fields, when you get back to the very basics, before media has hit them or anything, we give them the fair trade dollars, and they build infrastructure. Because it's really inherent in our DNA and our instincts to care for others. So when women go into business, it's usually to serve a need for others. When men go into business, it's usually to conquer a big problem. And those can be synonymous, but I do believe a woman approaches business more collaboratively and a little bit more along the lines of building stronger families and building stronger infrastructure in healthcare and in the compassion market, I guess you could say, the love GDP. Well, I'll take my garden in Sri Lanka as an example. We just started the Robin Hood Laptop Project, where we're taking recycled laptops from the US and we're refurbishing them and getting them to the little kids in Sri Lanka. We built a computer learning center, and we have an IT manager over there now, and the kids are getting educated in everything from Word and the Office suite to Photoshop and Java. And what's exciting about that is tea and technology don't seem like a natural fit. But for me, I felt that if we're going to take tea into the 21st century, and these children, if we're going to open up the doors of possibility, their moms only make $1.35 a day. If we're going to give them opportunities, we can start businesses in the tea fields and create communities that nurture that in places where it otherwise wouldn't be. So that's my new vision, and that's called the Robin Hood Laptop Project. So we are definitely building communities of entrepreneurs, and they're very entrepreneurial. All they need is that little computer and a PayPal account, and they are on it. Like, there is no stopping them. Built my business in a very small town, Ojai, California. It's 8,000 population, and it was a very supportive environment with a lot of, I always say it's a small town with really big people with depth, people who are doing great things in the world, and they wanted to support me in my mission to end poverty for the tea workers through my great teas, so they invested. And I ended up raising a lot of money for the tea company over the years by proving myself, and each step along the way I would raise more and more to grow. And what I found was I really love the passion that others can get excited about for a mission-driven business, so I'm very focused on social responsibility. And I need collaboration, cross-pollination, non-judgmental criticism or feedback, and I need places like Cross Campus that give me that that ability to expand my circle without necessarily having to expand my scheduling so much that I have to really stretch to find the people that I need. Cross campus, I mean, 3 people came to me today with tools I needed, and I was just sitting there. It means my kids are happy and healthy. I've ended poverty for every tea worker on the planet, and I've inspired millions of women to start businesses that help and heal and change the world. That would be success to me. And a happy marriage. He's great. He's very patient.